Hi, this is Tuesday on Tuesdays. Black Girl moves to Costa Rica. This is my next video. This is the beginning of how we moved to Costa Rica right before we flew out. So this is the beginning of my story of how we planned to move to Costa Rica in June of 2019. I already had my passport. No visas required to come to Costa Rica. U.S. nationals do not require an entry visa to Costa Rica. However, they must have a current valid passport and a return ticket to exit Costa Rica within 90 days. My fiance didn't have his passport before we vacationed to Costa Rica in 2018, so we ordered one for him. Very easy. So I did make a list of all the things I could think of at the time that I would need prior to moving. And as I thought of more things, I added to the list. I actually wrote them on a poster board and put it behind our bedroom door so I could see it every day and check the things off as we did them. One of the hardest things to do as a woman was to, of course, downsize my closet. Thinning it out. It was the hardest thing I had to do. I thinned it out a little bit, and then I had Jason come and look at it, and he was like, more. I was like, are you crazy? He's like, that's crazy. So I realized that I didn't need all those things in Costa Rica, so I cleared it out, and I donated a lot to Goodwill. I was not a real shopper, but I did love some of my clothes, my shoes, and my purses. You get it. So then we planned a few garage sales. I think we had like 2. We sold a lot of things here and on the apps, such as Craigslist, OfferUp, Let Go, 5 Mile. We actually sold a lot of things. Our car was the challenge. We didn't own it. We still had a loan. We just bought it 6 months earlier. Jason's ex-wife actually needed a car, so it worked out perfectly. She took over the loan. So she took over the payments, so it worked out 100%. Because bringing your car to Costa Rica would be at least 50 to 60% or more import tax. It's not worth it. The things we wanted to keep, we actually put in storage. I already had a storage unit. It was like $90 a month. It's a 5x7. So we also needed to be sure we had a U.S. address. We were moving to Costa Rica. We didn't have an address yet, so we used one of our family or friends' address. But there are other options, such as getting virtual mailbox with an actual address, not a P.O. box. Also, we needed to be sure to set up turning off all our utilities and letting other necessary personal business places know our new address or changes, as many as we could. Going to paperless was much easier, so I highly recommend it, but there were still some places that needed to have an actual address. Lots of details to take care of. I also set up as many doctor's appointments as I could for both of us so that we can have everything checked up to date, and then we'd be good to go until we got there and figured out what doctor we were going to go to there. Also, just make sure you get all your prescriptions up to date, get as many prescriptions as you can, but prescriptions are fairly cheap in Costa Rica. I called a few good friends to get together for a little goodbye party and drinks. Jason, my fiance, and I, and the dogs went to the beach, our dog beach we normally go to. We always used to go to Long Beach, the dog beach. We had to say goodbye to the beach. We go all the time. We do miss it. So we had our tickets to fly out June 10th, 2019. Now we needed to get our 3 dogs ready to fly. They are our family. We couldn't leave them behind.
Hi, my name is George.
George was Jason's service dog. Oh, Jason is high-functioning autistic.
Hi, my name's Ivory.
Our little dog, Ivory, well, she was certified as an emotional support dog from my therapist.
Hi, my name's Pepper.
And Pepper, well, she had to fly under the plane and cargo, and we gave her doggy value. So there's only specific paperwork you need for the emotional support dog. Service dogs do not need any specific paperwork. I'll explain. So each of them flew for free. Emotional support dog is Ivory. Service animal is George. Pepper flew in cargo for $100. The dogs all needed to have a health certificate from the vet. We used Banfield. Banfield Vet is pretty expensive, but we were in a rush and we weren't even checking around. Either way, we paid $145 for each dog. You can probably get it for less. You'll need to check with your airlines and your vet to see exactly what you'll need. After that, you have to take the paperwork that you have approved by the USDA. You'll need to set up an appointment, and it's only about $25 or $45 for as long as you have all the paperwork ready for the dogs. You have to be sure you have everything at least 10 days out before you're flying. Can't have it any sooner. You can have it later, but within 10 days. After that, it expires. Hey, check out the video right here on the screen. I may be leaving out a few things, but these were the overall major things we did to prepare for our big move. I love making these videos. I love telling you this story. There's so much more to tell you. You need to tune in. So I hope you like it. Please like and subscribe right now. You don't want to miss it. I've got so much more to tell you. It's a crazy, crazy story. So looking forward to having you tune in and send me a comment. Talk to you soon. Bye.